Hi, and welcome to the show. This is episode 2 of Dan Pena Answers Life Questions. I'm your host, Dan Pena, and I pretty much answer any questions that my friends have on Facebook regarding life or what the umbrella of life encompasses, which is pretty much everything. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump in. The first question is from Jesse Kinnavan. Jesse writes, Dan, if the moon landing was faked, why haven't there been claims they faked more cool space stuff? And if they could fake something like the lunar landing, why couldn't they fake more cool stuff than what they have faked already if they did in fact fake it? Well, Jesse, you see, the answer is simple. The reason why there isn't any more footage of anything is simply because they didn't fake anything at all. In fact, up to a few months to a year ago, NASA had recently recorded over the original lunar landing footage, and it was a huge problem. So they had to go to Hollywood to dig into their archives and put all the footage right back together. So technically, I guess that footage is faked for now because they recorded over the original stuff. But I've got a treat for everybody who's watching. You see, I'm originally from Houston. My family works at NASA, so I asked my aunt if she could declassify one of their videos so I could release it to the web, and she had absolutely no problem with that. So this footage I'm about to show you is a little bit disturbing and in some ways controversial, but nonetheless, it's not fake and it is totally terrifying to me. So check it out. Hope you enjoy.
As ambassador of the German Space Cards, I have a message for Earth. 2012 is coming. A visit will be our triumph. We'll enslave the human race. This is no secret. We're coming. It's coming. Meow.
The next question comes from a friend of mine that I've known since high school, Tam New. Tam writes, Dan, what is the meaning of life? Well, I'm sure everybody's gonna argue with me and say that it's objective and each person has to find out what life means to them. But really it's about one thing, 2 words. Spice World. Bob Hoskins was in that. If you see him, remind him. The next question comes from Michael Teague. Why are jelly beans the shape of multicolored testicles? And why do some jelly beans come in a novelty sack? Well, Michael, you pretty much answered your own question. That's right. They're the same thing. Our next question comes from Ava Nicole on Facebook. Her real name is Ava Nicole Beard. Don't think that just because you took Beard off of your name on Facebook, it means that we all just magically forgot that your real name is Ava Nicole Beard. Beard is a badass last name. Wear it with pride. Ava writes, Dan, do some gay people get sexually aroused when seeing themselves naked? Ava, good question. No one knows, except for one man, Chris. Chris, tell him.
I'm gonna call you Sabrina.
Well, that's about all the time I have for this episode. Stay tuned for future episodes, and if you have any questions, feel free to send them my way. I'm Dan Pena at Facebook. I don't like Twitter.